All right, ladies and gentlemen, Blue Ridge Silverhound back. Just had a buddy text me because I sent him a picture of all this stuff, and he's like, "Man, you're crazy. Why would you buy all that?" Yeah, it's a little bit of an investment, but I told him it's all unsearched. You know, the guy was just an armchair collector, loved the U.S. Mint stuff, and yeah, that was it. He wasn't into varieties, didn't care about anything. He spent the last 30, 35 years amassing all of these. So when he finally passed away, his kids sold the whole lot, and I helped him do a consultation on what they had and what they could do with the material, the way it sits, because they wanted to get rid of it in bulk. So I made them an offer, and they took it. But yeah, what exactly can you find in all this stuff? It's all modern, mint proof sets. Sure, it's got a lot of silver, 90%. You know, for example, these. I mean, really, how much do these sell for? $20. If it's not a 99 proof set in that fashion, it's generally just a melt item. And yeah, I got some of the modern, mint sets here. A lot of 90% sprinkled in there. Franklin half dollars, 40%ers, such as this here, and special mint, the special mint sets. And yeah, it's a lot of stuff, man. And yeah, there are actually a lot of different other things that you could find that will actually make you money. For example, I went through all those black and red cases that you see right there, and then maybe I did one row, and I did these moderns right here, just to see what's out there. And I tell you guys, this is where your online resources are going to be a kick for you. They're going to help you out tremendously. Cherry Picker's Guide is always a great resource as well, because it displays a lot of the modern coinage, a lot of proof and mint type items in there, and varieties that you can find. But I had found a number of different cool items, okay, but let's first talk about proof sets and what they call quote-unquote cameo or deep cameo or ultra cameo, and that's real simple. So I put aside this 1997 set to help illustrate exactly what we're talking about here, and a cameo is simply the contrast between the devices where you see the heavy frosting and the mirrored fields. So for example, this 97 exhibits something that you would call a deep cameo or ultra cameo, because the contrast between what's in the mirrored fields and the frosted devices are so variable on there, and they contrast really well. Whereas a regular cameo, if I had an example here, a cameo won't be as frosted, if that makes any difference. For example, that Kennedy half right there, as you can see, it's kind of half frosted, and the way these things were minted was, especially the modern ones, they maintained the dies very, very well, to where they always had the deep ultra cameo. So the deep ultra cameo coins of, say, the 90s, later 80s, and the 2000s are common. Actually, it would be more rare to find one with absolutely no cameo or light cameo. So this is one of those areas where if you found specific coins that exhibit this deep ultra cameo and you went and got them graded, we're talking hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars. Especially when you get into the 50s and 60s, they didn't maintain those dies very well. So if you found, say, a 1958 proof set, and one of the coins happened to exhibit this amazing cameo, get it graded, and I guarantee you're going to make some pretty good money if it grades, 68, 67 and higher. We're talking lots of money, mucho money. Case in point, I have a 1968 that I had found, and I actually cracked out of the plastic. Check out the nickel on this thing. I mean, let me get the focus in here. I still haven't invested in my nice camcorder. We're just wrapping up unpacking stuff in the new home here. But you see the difference on this one? 1968, as you can see from the other coins, had light cameo. Check out that quarter. If that coin graded what, 68 or 67 or 68, I think it's a $400 or $500 coin. Actually, some of these I'm going to send out, but I have to go through the rest of the material. But it's coins with like that have that extreme ultra cameo or deep cameo. Those are one type of coin that you can look at in any one of these proof sets, and that'll automatically make you money. Bam, I found two right there that I'm going to send out. So that's one such thing that you can look at in the proof sets particularly that can make you money. All right, another such thing is varieties. Okay, I just went through all of the Susan B. Anthony's, especially the 79s, which are, let's see, right here, this stack of 79s. This 1979P, the Philly minted one, had a variety where they call it the wide rim, and that's this one right here. See how close the rim is at the bottom to the date? That's the variety. That's a $50 coin right there without even blinking on a set that's worth $3. I found that. Do you want to see what a regular 79 Philadelphia looks like without the wide rim? This is the normal one. There you go. See how far the date and rim relationship are in this? That's the regular coin right there. That's worth $1. All right, and let me show you that that Philadelphia piece again with the wide rim. There you go. See how close that rim is to that date? It's in great shape. It's got a couple contact marks. Of course, that's probably on the film. No, that's on the coin. But yeah, that's what that looks like, for crying out loud. That's a $50 coin I just found. So we found the Ultra Cameo coin. Let's see. Oh yeah, variety's sake, the quarter exhibits a repunched mint mark. Get that graded, get it attributed. That's another $20, $25, $30 coin. 1981 proof set. Okay, that coin right there, the Susan B, has the clear S. That's the Type 2 designation. And it's got Ultra Cameo. Beautiful coin. If I sit down, you know, if I wanted to grade it, I could. But that right there, that's a $100 coin. If you have multiple Type 2 mint marks on any of the other coins, that's going to jump that proof set up exponentially. And my final nice example, I found this 1979 Type 2. They all have the clear S. Every single coin. Usually they have the filled in S as the common place marker on these. But right there, that's another $90 to $100 set for something that I paid $2 for. So yeah, in a nutshell, that's variety and searching and cameo searching and everything like that. So that's what's available. Okay, you can find double dies on a lot of this stuff, especially in the Kennedys and the quarters. So that's what we have. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You have an idea of what to look for if you see large groups of proof and mint sets that's available to you. Remember, don't pay a whole lot of money for these things. A lot of people are under the impression that they're not worth a whole lot, so they cut them up, they roll them up, send them to the bank. I mean, it's a travesty, but gosh, you know, I just found like $400 in stuff that I'm going to either grade or get flipped, and I have a whole lot more that I'm going to have to go through. But if there's anything else exciting, I'm going to make another video as a recap to show you what I did find, and you know, we'll go from there. Any questions? Go ahead and send me a PM, and yeah, be sure to check out my cherry picking page. I have the link at the bottom here in the resource box. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good afternoon.